Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my very first video, my first YouTube video, so please bear with me. As you can tell by the title, this video is gonna be about the NASM CPT exam. I purchased the exam back in February, but I really didn't get to actually study until maybe I say April. Because that's when I stopped working to get fully engaged or to put all my attention mostly on the NASM exam, because I will say it's pricey. They do have a sale, so you shouldn't ever really have to pay full price. They're always having a sale, so keep that in mind if you haven't already purchased a course just yet, excuse me. Yeah, so the course that I purchased was the self-study. I can't remember the exact price. I did get it on sale though, so it could be different by now. So I would first start off by saying that I did study the entire book. Like, I did go page by page. I actually went page by page. I wrote down things that I thought were very important. Mostly all the terms are very important, but I will say that another reason why I wrote a lot of things was because I had it in my mind that once I'd taken the official exam, that I wasn't gonna have the information anymore. I don't know. That's what I had in my mind. But yeah, today is Monday, June 12th. I took it last Tuesday. That's June 6th. And I passed on my first try. Like I said, I did actually go page by page. This book is like 700 something pages. At some point I did just start studying the study guide instead of reading it page by page, but I did go through the entire book. About chapter 20 is when I just started kind of after chapter 20, because section 5 will be a very, 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 very important section, and it's going to be a lot of questions referring to that section in the actual exam. Okay, I did take the practice exam. I took about 4 times. The first time I failed it. The last 3 times that I took it, I passed. Yeah, so it is essential to take the practice exam. I did notice taking the practice exam did help a lot with taking the actual exam. So make sure you take the practice exam as many times as you need to. You need to pass it 3 times in a row. 3 times a charm, okay? That's true, because I did pass it 3 times in a row. And I took the practice exam when I was at home with my baby. She being wild, she bump her head loud, and all of those things. The entire time I've been studying, I had my baby home with me. So if I can do it, you can do it. I promise. As long as you really just take the time out, if you really prioritize this exam, you can still carry on and do other things, but you really do have to take out some time to actually understand the concepts. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and get straight to what I seen and what I can remember what was on the exam. Okay, so I have some stuff written down right here. So you want to make sure you understand stages of change. The 5 stages of change. That's pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, action, and maintenance. Okay, you want to make sure you understand that. And then you want to know the OPT model. I'm pretty sure you've heard that in plenty of other videos, but that's very, very, very important. Okay, the OPT model. You want to know the overhead squat assessment, overactive, underactive muscles. You want to know that. You want to know the I got questions about supersets. I had maybe about 2 or 3 questions about supersets, so you want to know that. I didn't have any questions on there about the blood flow to heart. I didn't have any questions. Like, I actually studied it like very well. Like, you could ask me the blood flow to heart in my sleep, literally. Like, I studied it before I went to sleep one night, and literally, like, I can see the blood flowing through the body, like through the heart. Like, I was dreaming of it. Like, I didn't have any questions on it though, but it's good to know that though. You still want to study that. Like I said, you still want to know these things, even if it doesn't appear on the exam. It's very important to know these things. I can't recall having any questions on the energy systems, but you want to know that as well. That's very important. Yeah, there's gonna be 120 questions, 120 minutes. Only 20 of the questions are like research questions. They're not like gonna count towards the end result of your exam, if that makes sense. So 20 of questions are research questions. You have to score a 70 or above. Yeah. So when I took the exam, basically, how it first started, how I was originally supposed to take the exam is from home. Like, I was planning on taking it on my computer from home. I was trying to proctor from home, but when you go on the testing website and you schedule your test and everything, they tell you to go on there and you lunch it on the actual date. So what had happened was my computer failed the test, like, for them to be able to, proctor my exam for me. So I freaked out, of course. But she said, you know what? Let me see if I can find you somewhere where you can actually go on site, because I said, hey, I don't have any money to pay for another computer. I just had to make sure it was still recording. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I said I don't have any money to pay for another computer, because like, oh, you need Windows computer. They were explaining that. And I said, oh, wow. Okay, well, what am I supposed to do? She went in her system. She looked up. She said, okay, you can go to this. You can actually go on site to the school, and they will proctor the test for it. They offer proctor the NASM exam. So the day came. I was supposed to take it like that Sunday. That was going to be the 4th, June 4th. But I ended up taking it Tuesday, June 6th. So I got up that morning. I had me some breakfast. I didn't study at all. I didn't study at all. I had me some coffee. And yeah. They had like 2 cameras in the room. She come and check. She had my bag locked up. I couldn't have anything. I couldn't have my watch, my phone, nothing, absolutely nothing. So yeah, it was a great experience though. I'm glad that I was able to actually get my test did, because I kind of freaked out when my computer failed the proctoring test or whatever. So yeah, it's an experience, guys. I just want to say that you will pass your exam as long as you study. Look at the study guide, know the concepts. Take your time. I will say take your time. Do not rush. They give you 120 minutes. So take your time. I did have to bookmark some questions and go back and answer them to the best of my ability. I went back and some of my questions I changed, because one question I have an answer within, like, you'll see one question and you go further and it's like, it'll be an answer in this question for the last question, or the previous questions, one of the previous questions. So yeah, just keep that in mind. yeah, like it's you will pass your exam, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. You'll pass. If I pass mine, I'm a full-time mom. Like, I'm with my baby most of the time. I work out. I don't work. At some point I did, but it was just a lot going on, and I had to prioritize the in the direction I was going, which is I wanted to get out of a 9 to 5 and pursue a career in fitness. So I had to make some sacrifices. I mean, if you're spending, I don't have a lot of money, so if you're spending that amount of money, then yeah, like I had to make sure I know my stuff. I didn't want to waste my money or have to pay for a retest. Like I said, I can't even afford a computer, so how am I going to afford a retest? So, almost like I made myself like, hey, you have to pass this. But I don't want to scare anyone. I just want to let you know that as long as you study, know the concepts. Also, I looked at, if you look up NASM CPT exam, it's like this guy, he's like the first guy that popped up. I think it's sort of healthy or something like that. I'll link him at the bottom of this video, but he has part 1 and part 2. Look at those videos, seriously. I will say he helped a lot as well. He really did. I made sure I subscribed to his channel and everything. So he is a huge help, seriously. So yeah, study guide, his videos. Take your time. Don't rush through it. If you see this and you just purchased your exam or your course, take your time, okay? Start right now. Take your time. Take out some time each day to study, okay? I was able to study with the cartoons blasting. If I can do it, you can do it, okay? So yeah, good luck, y'all. I hope this video was a help. Like I said, bear with me. First YouTube video. Let me show you my let me show you my binder. This is all of my notes. So yeah. Okay, and then here's my passing paper. It shows pass right there. And yeah, you'll need a CPR as well. You'll need your CPR in order to take the exam. If you don't have that, they're not gonna allow you to take it. So keep that in mind. Make sure you have your CPR AED certification. And yeah, thanks y'all. Bye.